Everybody, JC here with another TNI toy review. And for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new release DC Comics Icon 6-inch Harley Quinn figure from DC Collectibles. Now this figure comes packaged in the same style packaging we've been seeing with all the icons. You've got the figure clearly displayed in the window box packaging along with all the accessories. For this one, we have the white with reddish type border to match Harley Quinn. You've got the Icons logo down below, and then off to the side you have the name of the character, and it tells us this is figure number 13 in the series. On the side of the packaging, it tells us the figure is based on the No Man's Land story, and then on the back of the packaging we have a look at all the figures in this wave. So we've already previously looked at Superman, Aquaman, and Atomica, and now we're taking a look at Harley. And all of these are hitting shelves as of today. They're hitting comic and specialty shops. Then down below it tells us that this figure was designed by Ivan Reyes and sculpted by Paul Harding. Okay, so let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside of the packaging along with the other contents that come with it. So the figure comes with two complete sets of hands. We get a pair of closed-fisted hands, and then we get a pair of grip hands for holding the mallet that she comes with. And then we get this third left hand, which has a trigger finger for holding the gun she comes with. So the left hands are the black hands, and the right hands are the red hands. Now I should mention that we get this little instruction sheet that shows you how to work all the accessories with the figures in this wave, and it's the same sheet that comes with all the figures. And for Harley, it just shows you how to switch out the hands, and with Harley it's simple. You just pull out the hand you want to switch out, and the hand's got the little peg on it, and the arm's got the hole, and then you switch it out with the one that you want to replace it with. And as I said, the red hands are the right hands and the black hands are the left hands. Harley also comes with her traditional mallet, and this is done, the top part of the mallet is done with given a grain type look, so you've got some wash effect there to give it that wood look, which is really nice, and you get that effect all the way around. You also have these metal rivets on the upper and lower part of the mallet, which is nice detailing, and then the handle itself again is done with a wood type look to it, and then you've got this red wrapping at the end of it. And the mallet is just done with a plastic, so there's a little bit of flexibility with the handle, but it's pretty sturdy. To hold the mallet, you want to make sure you have the grip hands, the regular grip hands on, and you just slide it in between her finger and thumb. Now it fits a little bit loose in there, so it's better to get her to hold it with both hands if you want her to hold the mallet nice and tight. And when you have it in both hands, like I said, she'll hold it much tighter. And then finally she comes with this cork gun, and again nice detailing with the paint applications. You've got a silver gun type metal for the most of the gun, and then the cork is done with the brown, and you've got some black wash work to give it that kind of cork effect to it, and then black on the handle itself. But nice sculpting detail and paint applications for this little weapon. So you can get her to hold the gun in any of the grip hands, so if you want her to like hold it in the right hand, you can get her to hold it in that one, and she holds it pretty tight. But really the extra left hand that they've given you with the trigger finger that sticks out is the best hand to have her hold the gun, because the finger will actually fit in the trigger and she holds it nice and tight. For the figure itself, Harley's wearing her traditional jester costume with the mix and match red. I like the face sculpt. They've done a nice job with it. I like the pupils and the eyes. I do have a little bit of a red nick above her left eye, but that's not too major. Otherwise, it's a pretty solid paint job. She's got the white on the face with the black mask and the black lipstick. She's got the little fuzzies at the end of her hat. She's also got fuzzies attached to the end of this collar piece, which is done with a kind of vinyl material, and you've got the 3 on the front and then 3 on the back, so that looks pretty good. Then she's got throughout the figure the mix match red and black, so she's got the diamond pattern up here on her upper arm with the black, the red diamonds on the black arm, and then again on the leg here you've got the black diamonds on the red leg. On her back butt you've got the red diamonds on the black portion of her butt, and then again on the lower leg you've got red diamonds on the black leg. And then you've got the mismatched shoes. You've got the red shoe on the black leg and the black shoe on the red leg. So this figure stands about 6 3/4 inches tall. So here's a comparison with some other icons. So she's roughly about the same height as Atomica. She's maybe a hair taller with her hat, but they're pretty close to the same height. And then she's a hair smaller than Batman, and she's much smaller than Black Adam, and a bit smaller than Lex Luthor as well. And then here's a comparison with some other Harley Quinn figures. So this is the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Harley, and this Icons Harley is taller, and then the 7-inch New 52 Harley Quinn, and that one is definitely taller. And then finally, here's a comparison with a couple of Joker figures. So this is the Mattel Multiverse Greg Capullo Joker, and then this is the 7-inch New 52 Joker from DC Collectibles. Articulation on the figure is pretty good. The head you can turn left and you can turn right. You've got a little bit of down movement, but not a whole lot. She can look up a little bit, but mostly really just straight ahead. You can also kind of pivot the head to the left and the right as well. Arms are attached with your standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder, so she can get her arm out good, and she's got good rotation. She has a bicep swivel. She has a double hinged elbow, so she's got good bending at the elbow. She's got swivels at the wrist. She also has hinges on the hands, so she's got good up and down movement with the hands. She has a midsection joint, so she's got rotation there. She's got a little bit of a crunch, and she can look back pretty good at the midsection as well. Legs are attached with your standard ball joints, so she can do the splits good. She's going to do her leg forward pretty good, and she can do her leg back about that much. She does not have a thigh swivel. She does have double jointed knee, so good bending at the knee, and then she's got hinges on the feet, so good up and down movement with the feet, and she has ankle pivot and 2 peg holes on the bottom of her. That's my review. Overall, I like this figure. I think it's probably the nicest figure in the wave. Atomica is nice too. It's funny, but both of the female figures in this wave are the nicer of the 4 figures. But I like Harley Quinn just because I like the character better than Atomica. So this is probably my favorite figure in the wave. So this figure, as I mentioned before, is hitting comic and specialty shops now. We'll have a full gallery of images up at toynewseye.com. There'll be a link in the description below. As always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me on my Facebook and or Twitter pages. I'll have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, I'll catch you later.